and they will hopefully build honeycomb down from that. Bees are very, very busy. It's wonderful, and honey season is upon us. And I've opened up the doors on their hives so they have the entire width of their entrance to come and go from, so we don't get a bottleneck there, because they're bringing in nectar now. And I haven't gotten a, oh my goodness, I haven't gotten a good look at their activity in a couple of days because I've just been too tied up with stuff. But let's see what's going on in here. Cleaning activities. They are getting this ready for honey. I think, no, it's hard to say. I feel like I see reflections of nectar in there, but maybe not. That's dots of wax on the inside of the glass. It's probably nothing to be terribly excited about just yet. Very early. It's going to change very rapidly over the next couple of weeks. I don't see anything in here yet, except for lots of bees. Lots of bees in there cleaning. You can see them in between, up and down the channels in between, and they are, like, there's one that's inside of a cell. They're in there cleaning, getting it all spotless and sanitary and ready for honey. It's exciting. Let's take a look at the other hive. The other hive is slightly more aggressive. Not bad, but because of that, though, they do say more aggressive bees make more honey. We don't know if that's true. I don't know if that's true, but that window is filthy. I hope they clean that up just so we can observe a little bit better. If not, I'll have to personally clean that before the next season so we have better views in this window. But it looks like cleaning activity is going on in there. Let's look at the other side. Sorry about the bad angles here. Again, cleaning even on the outermost frames. That's good news. Means they're across all 6 frames in there, getting them ready. And once again, well, I'll be darned. That is amazing. There is already, it's hard to see it. See if I get my camera right there. That is a cell half full of nectar. That is a cell half full of nectar. It's been less than a week since I put these boxes on. This hive is already, there's another one right there, half full. This hive, there's another one right there, about a third full. And that's nectar, it's not honey yet. I think I see some more right up here, yeah. It's nectar. It takes a while to turn it into honey. It has to be dried out, but that's the first step, is loading them full of nectar and then dehydrating it down to getting the water content low, and then it's honey. So they are already busy making honey. And there goes an ant. Looks like I need to fill my ant moats. The ants are already going to work on this hive, trying to steal the honey. So I have something unusual and new. I'm going to do a little experiment. I'll lift my roof off here. I'm trying to get it with one hand while I'm holding the camera. And do a little bit of tidying up here. So that cap is the cap I pop off to put the feeder on during the colder months when there's no nectar. So they have a way to eat their sugar water that I feed them. And I'm going to do a little experiment. I'm going to open that cap and hope that the lid fits after this. Otherwise I'll have to go grab that shim, but I'm going to work quickly because I don't want a whole bunch of upset bees coming out. They will find that open cap very quickly. What I have here is one of my honey jars that I sell, and I have melted some beeswax in the bottom of it, which of course is upside down, looks like the top, but yeah, that's a little bit of beeswax. Hope to encourage this experiment. And this is something that people have done, but not necessarily in these parts. I don't know how good it's going to go, but there they come. So a couple of them got out. They'll find their way back in. I was trying not to upset them. Get off there, I'll squish you by mistake. So here's my idea. Well, it's not really my idea. The idea here is those bees will go up inside that jar and they'll start making comb hanging down from, well, what is really the bottom, but for their purposes is the top. They're up there exploring it for a number of reasons. It's new, it smells different, and there's daylight coming in, so they're drawn to the light. But after I put the roof back on, it'll be nice and dark in there, and they will hopefully build honeycomb down from that, fill that comb with honey, and cap it. And I will, at the end of honey season, have one of these per hive. I will have 2 jars full of honeycomb that's not just cut comb like they sell, where you just cut pieces of it out and stick it in a container, but they will have actually built it in the jar. It'll be conformed to the shape of the jar, and then I will fill this, if it all works out, I will fill the remaining air spaces in the jar with more honey that I get from my harvest. So it'll be a full jar of honey and comb. It'll be really neat. And in the meantime, it'll be fun to peek in on them because we have a nice view from every direction of them potentially building comb and working on it. So it makes a neat observation and potentially a really cool gift for someone if this works out. I don't know what the price tag will be on this. There's only going to be 2 of them. So if they work out, who knows? Maybe we'll do an auction. Let me know what you think in the comments. If I should auction these 2 jars off with the proceeds going towards the apiary, that would be nice. It has been expensive. I had to replace all my bees this year, so that's something to consider. But if this works out well, if this is a screaming success, then next year I will build a box that goes on top with several jars in it, and we will try and make that into a thing for future seasons. So there it is. It'll be fun to look at this, because if they decide to build comb in there, we'll start seeing evidence of it in only a day or 2. Heck, it's even possible we could see comb in there, later on today. But I'm going to try and leave them alone and let them do their thing. We'll see what happens. Thanks for watching.